checking out frames now. Frames good. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple of drop frames as per usual. Cause why wouldn't that happen, you know? Don't matter now, do it. Right. Scream remote. Down, 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 down. All right. Look at this. Alright, ain't that lovely. I'm missing one achievement now on this floor. I just did these two before I decided to start streaming. Oh, look at, I also did these two. Miss these. And that one. And this one. It doesn't matter. Big streaming. Anyway, for those who missed that stream, I was attempting to do Oregano Desert, and still gonna have to do that. But at the start of the stream, I did manage to P-rank the Vigilante. So, there's that. So, I mean, yeah, it's all good. Anyway. Now I'm gonna put that, and now all is good. All is good. Back to oregano. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna keep doing it. Idiot. I have not tried P-ranking today. I just went straight for the doing some achievements as kind of a little refresher to my brain hole. Not to like keep my body in like I have to P rank playing Pizza Tower. So it's like I wasn't worried about losing combo or anything. Now I am, of course, because we're doing that. Hopefully, I can get this T rank today. Or tonight. I know it's pretty late for the time zones I know of. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I got this. That's right. Can't keep me. Yo. Okay, that happened. Sauce. So I think the part that I'm most concerned about is having to go into the UFO, right? That's gonna mess with me. Because the UFO usually messes me up. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. If I can rack my brain to figure out a story just to talk about while I'm trying to do this. All I know is my brain tends to stop functioning well when I'm in front of a screen. So I can talk to myself, like, constantly when I'm by myself, you know, not looking at a screen or anything, just kind of, if I'm at work, listening to music, whatever, then yeah, my brain can go off the charts and has a hard time, you know, not thinking. But when I'm actually on a screen, most of my thoughts end up staying in my head. When it'd probably be best if they were to actually come out of my brain hole. And they don't. And I'm like, bruh, why do you gotta be like this? Why do you fight me so, brain? Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, lovely. Love that guy being there. Okay, I had to do it. I had to do it. If I didn't do it, I would have been screwed. Anyway. Yeah, so if I can just figure out what the heck to say, I mean, I'm trying, but my brain's blanking. And usually, I don't have that issue. But it was suggested by a pal that I just gotta talk more, and I think, you know, stories are kind of the best way to do that. I can't think of a life story that I have. Well, I mean, I suppose there was this. Yeah, but I don't know if that's long enough. Whatever, it's a story. I'll say it. There was one time where I don't know how to start it. My brain is blanking on how to start this. I bet I'd have no problem any other way. But right now, I'm just friggin'. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, so basically there was this one day I didn't really work, but my parents worked at this kind of place that had cabins. And the whole thing was like people could rent out cabins for the summer. And you know, what we had to do is basically upkeep the place so that you know, nobody would so basically it wouldn't break, I guess. That wouldn't have an issue. I can't. Okay, there goes that. We just had to keep the place clean and everything so people didn't complain, really. I would mostly help my dad at certain points clean up hot tubs, which was nice. Like, we had like these whole sticks and everything that was like, this is what the pH level is. If this thing is this color, then you gotta do this. And if this one is this color, you gotta do this. And it was basically just like putting chemicals and chlorine and all that into the hot tubs to keep them clean and from like generating mold and fungus and all that. So that we wouldn't actually have to empty the hot tubs and, you know, clean them that way. It was basically keeping them clean enough that we didn't have to, you know, deep clean. But that's not the point of what I'm trying to get at here. There was this one time where we had to go into this pasture where basically we keep the horses. And I don't think it was like out of like anything we had to do at the ranch. Really, it was more of like we just were gonna have a fun time riding our four-wheelers. And so there was this area that wasn't really occupied by horses or anything and was basically just open to ride. Like, we were allowed to ride there. At some point when we were heading back from riding in that big area, my dad was like, okay, now just don't go fast, right? He said, do not go fast on this, like, specific bump, because, like, you will basically fall off. You will, like, tip your four-wheeler or something. But when I got to that bump, right, I was like, no, if I go fast enough, I will be able to ramp it. And I was a bit of a daredevil back then. Like, I wanted to do tricks on my four-wheeler, and I still kind of was even after that one. And, so I was just like, bruh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ramp this. Like, I can do it. So I go ahead and try, and lo and behold, my dad was right. When I get to this bump, basically, instead of you know, ramping it like I thought I was the front two wheels hit it, right? They hit the bump, and immediately I get sent flying one direction as my four-wheeler gets sent the other. I Supermaned off, and I just hit my right arm, I think it was. I hit my right arm. It doesn't really matter where I hit, but I basically cushioned the fall with my arm. It didn't break, but it hurt, kind of. I think it was mostly adrenaline that kept me from hurting too much. Because I was soaring through the air. I was really high in the sky, and I was like, bro, don't die. And it was kind of fun. It was fun flying, but also like my family was like, yo, whoa, he's in the air. What are we gonna do? But, you know, I landed on the ground, and they were like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just hit my arm and so on. And they're like, that was crazy. I'm like, yeah, it was. I don't remember how old I was when that happened, but man. It's not the only, four-wheeler thing I've had, either. That was, like, just the one experience. There was another time where it was like winter. Me and my sister, we had our own small four-wheelers and all that, and the whole thing was like there was this big, basically this big cement area that we had, and it was covered in snow, and me and my sister, our brains were like, we could totally like spin around on this. So what we did is we just freaking were doing donuts on our small little four-wheelers and just having a ball. Eventually, though, at some point, my sister's four-wheeler like tipped, and she jumped off before she could get stuck or anything. She just basically, it was like evasive maneuvers and jumped off that. Both hands were out, aiming towards the floor and everything. Give me your spice. And it was just pretty funny to see. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I wouldn't say funny, but it was pretty cool. Like fast reactions, basically. We had fast enough reactions to keep ourselves from getting basically crushed by our small dinky little four-wheelers. I mean, I'm sure it would have been fine if we were to get stuck. I mean, I think even if she didn't jump off, the four-wheeler was only stuck on its two wheels on one side and didn't tip full over. So she probably could have still crawled off, but it was a better idea and a higher chance of not getting stuck just by jumping off like that. So that was interesting. Has that guy got like a Yankees helmet on? Okay. Not really. It had an N on it or something. I don't know. Ned. I mean, there was a time where I actually did get stuck under my four-wheeler. And I was worried. But, like, my older sister was like, I hope you get it off and all that. She and my younger sister, of course, they managed to get it off. And, I was kind of a little shook because, like, I don't remember how it happened, but I did end up under my four-wheeler. It was like fully turned around. I couldn't move. It was on it was on the opposite side it should have been. Wheels were full up. They were all, it was kind of scary. And, you know, I don't know how to say. That's how it happened. Of course, when they got me out, my parents were like, "You shouldn't have done that. Like, he could have, like, something could have been wrong. He might have had to have stayed still, and you just took it off of him. Like, that could have been worse." It wasn't, you know. Thank God it wasn't worse, and I was like, fine, but my parents were kind of shook us, you know. They were like, you shouldn't have done that. No. Like, no, that was such a bad idea. No. How could you have wanted to help your brother? You should have just waited. You should have just called one of us, had him sit there forever. I was like, I did not want to be under that four-wheeler for however long, but, you know, it was just how it had to be. So, I mean, whatever. It's all good. I did not mean to do that. Can you give me your Kentucky? Here. Yeah, I want your spice. Weird. Yeah. It was an experience there. I don't want to, like, waste all the experiences I can remember, at least. Like, I have pretty bad memory, I think. Like, my brain works in mysterious ways. Like, I remember the, like, most pointless things. But anything that I need to, like, actually remember, my brain just doesn't remember it. I'm like, why? And I know people are like, hey, if you don't remember it, it's not important. That's a lie. That's a definite lie. You could know something's important. Like, you could be very clear on it being important, and you could still forget it. Like, it's but, like, I remember the strangest... I can't remember a person's name. Like, they tell me their name, and, like, the next minute, I cannot remember. I think there's been, like, memes on that. Like, oh my god, the entire Star Trek lore is in my memory. I can remember all of it. And when someone tells you their name, they're like... it just gets, like, immediately bonked out, and, like, your brain just goes to the nearest thing that sounded like it, and it's like, hey, Jerry, did you know this about Star Trek? Even though their name was something like, friggin' Jeremy or something? And they're like, you know, they're just like, that's not my name, but alright. Yeah. Okay. Boy. Ooh, that was a dangerous moment. Oh, I love it. Anyway. Let's see. Stories. Things that my brain can actually remember and freaking tell in a decent way. What? Speed is, like, my thing right now. That's all I can say. That's all I can remember. Like, I gotta be fast. Spice. Trying to keep my voice up, trying not to put too much violence, but also cannot remember anything to really talk about. So that's hard. And all I am doing right now is talking about how I can't remember what anything to talk about. Like, what if I talk about? I don't know. Freaking, I don't know. I don't know too much. Like, you think freaking, like, there's a point where I was kind of thinking about, oh, maybe I should do offensive jokes, because then, like, it really helps me, get to the point where it's like, I just want these people, right? I don't want anybody, like, too young, right? So, like, jokes that are kind of on the mature side, and, the thing where it's like, I don't want these youngins to be, listening to me, right? I don't want that. I think I'd want 15, 16 and up kind of to be my area. Probably 16 at least. But, yeah. I definitely think that's where I'd want it to be, rather than any younger, because I don't want kids to be my audience. I really don't. Like, young adults, actual grown-ass adults is kind of where I want it to be. But also, that's the thing where, like, the adults have to, like, enjoy games, of course. Otherwise, they're not going to see this at all. They're not going to care. They're going to be like, oh, it's a game, like, whatever. Who cares? It's just a game and everything. I don't like that's a fair point. What am I doing? Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know what that was. I should have just gone for the sausage boy. The store clerk. What? Okay, that was not ideal. Yeah! I don't want to. So... But also, then again, I don't want to swear too much, because I still want it to be at least okay for, like, any strict parents of said 16 or year-old or whatever. Like, you can't listen to swears or anything. Like, anything, like, you can't listen to the overtly bad swears. And so, like, sure, I'll say ass. I think ass is kind of the one that I use the most. I'm okay with using, like, damn and hell, but, I just don't use them as much. Like, they're kind of I don't know. They don't fit into my vocabulary, I guess. I don't know what it is. Like, they're good. I used to use hell pretty neatly with ass, but it just kind of went out. I just default to saying heck or something. I say more heck and darn. That's like my thing. Heck, darn, and ass. Which is weird, right? Like the one word. It's like the one word that I do not censor I used to, but it just like. I think it's just better to say the other one. Because, like, oh my god, you bud, you're, like, who does that? Who said, you bud, you're buzzing, you crazy buffoon. I say buffoon because it's funny, but I mean, like, any like, term for, that isn't ass, but it's rather a more safer version of it, just doesn't hit as well. Like, heck and darn, I think they hit well for me. I think they hit pretty well, but not any of the others, because it just, like, you have to put so much work into it, into saying bud or anything, and even then it doesn't sound right for the most part on what, like, the context you're giving it, or the context I'm giving it. So I'm like, that just doesn't work for me. But ass is just so good. It works. And I don't think it's that bad either. And also, I mean, YouTube is now, like, being how it is, where it's like, you can't You can't swear, you can't use the bad words, the real bad words, you can't use them. And I'm like, I don't use them anyway, it doesn't matter. And I'm not really monetized right now either, so I don't care. I know, like, at some point if I do ever get monetized, they're gonna, like, not monetize those videos, because it's like, no, there's the swearing right here at the beginning. Like, you can't do that, it's bad, it's not a good thing, you shouldn't do it. And I'm like, screw you, YouTube, it should be that I'm allowed to, that there should be swears allowed in videos. Besides, you got YouTube Kids now, where all the kids should be, you know? Like, they should be there. So, like, the fact that you have to have this whole thing where it's like, you can't swear just in case there are kids on YouTube. And even then, like, YouTube Kids is so flawed anyway that they have a better... It's better to be on YouTube than the YouTube Kids, because YouTube Kids is arguably less well-suited for a child than actual YouTube is. Because, like, YouTube Kids is, like, messing up the brain holes of childs because they got freaking Elsa. Oh my god, Elsa is pregnant with Spider-Man's baby. And that shouldn't even be possible, because in the Marvel Comics, Spider-Man's semen is way radioactive and kills Mary Jane at one point. I don't know if that's, like, main story, but it's in one of the comics. And, so, I mean, what are you gonna do about that? Oh my god, that was close. Get styled on. Anyway. What? But yeah, no. I don't think YouTube's Kids is well suited at all. It's bad. And I would be on Twitch. I'd probably be trying on Twitch. But it doesn't handle my internet as well as YouTube does. YouTube is like, yeah, yo, dude, who cares if you got bad internet? Your stream is still gonna come out semi-okay. I know you got massive frame drops and everything, but at least it won't be as bad as on Twitch, you know? Because on Twitch, the stream was frozen on one scene, like one frame the whole time, despite there not actually being, like, frame drops the whole stream. But YouTube is like, oh yeah, dude, it's just gonna be a tad choppy. You know? It's like, that's good. That's nice. Thanks, YouTube, but also, kinda screw you. I mean, YouTube at this point is the better place to stream, but it's still flawed. Like, and, you know, my people I know have kind of some things where it's like, YouTube might just not be as, you know, big as it used to be. Like, it's not necessarily gonna die, but, not a lot of people are gonna use it anymore. And they're like, in the event of that happening, you should, like, find another place to put your content. I'm like, okay, but, like, I don't know how I would do that, really. I mean, or... I have thought about it. And I think I have done it, but I don't think I would actually fully go over. It's more or less, like, I'm doing this just to get known in more places than one, right? Like, I don't use TikTok. I'm not going to either. TikTok, in my opinion, just kind of sucks, you know? And it's part of the reason why a lot of people now have goldfish brains and the attention span that of the size of a gnat. But, you know, it's just how it is. And then YouTube is like, has to keep up with it by doing YouTube Shorts now. And I mean, I do kind of watch quite a bit of YouTube Shorts, but I still, like, prefer, you know, the actual, like, 20-minute length videos that YouTube has. I enjoy 20-minute videos, 2022, 2025, you know, sometimes even 30, actually quite a few times, because some content is just like that. And I feel that 10-minute videos are kind of a sucky, because it's like those, unless it's animators. If it's like a YouTube animator like Jaded Animations or something else YT, that to me makes sense, because like animation takes a lot of time. I would know, I've tried it, and that it's time consuming. And I would understand that those are like at the very least 10 minutes to make YouTube happy. But something like a gaming video or, you know, commentary video, well, I mean, commentary videos also I think are pretty decent at being 10 minutes. But some of them are just some commentary videos, like if you've seen Scott the Woz or JonTron, those things can span for a long while. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I think JonTron is actually kind of more around that 20-minute mark. Can't believe I did that again. But Scott the Woz, and I think there was this other channel that I kind of watched from time to time, where their videos kind of go on for quite a bit. They have quite the length to them. And those are like, video game review channels, right? That's what they do, and that's great. If like those things are packed with like comedy and like also simultaneously like genuine reviews and everything, and it's great. I love it. I don't watch much of it because I just have a hard time with it, but you know, still. Okay, finally got past that part. Okay. Kick me. Here we go. Now we gotta restart. Okay, that's lovely. Anyway, yeah! I think longer term videos are just better. I think my attention span has kind of worsened because of all the short term content, like the style of content that is shorter, but and I kind of regret getting into like all that stuff at the time it was popular, where it's like, oh yeah, look at this short content and everything. And I mean, Vine was nice, Vine was cool. Kind of sad I missed that though. But even then, I still watched Vine because I watched those crazy Vine compilations that were on YouTube and all of that. And that's how I discovered things like Thomas Sanders and all that good stuff. And a lot of great people came from Vine, and a lot of very entertaining people came from Newgrounds, which is also a great place that I think has a pretty good structure, I guess. Because Newgrounds is definitely... It's managed to keep that mostly adult base around it, you know? Like, it's definitely that older teen, young adult to adult kind of area. And I like that. It's and that's also where like some of my favorite people came from. Well, really one person that I can think of right now being Egoraptor or Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. Oh my god, it's great. It's great, man. Love him. Love Game Grumps. It's awesome. Not gonna lie, I think when I first saw Game Grumps, it was mostly the animations things that a bunch of people did. Because, like, I don't know, I just was really into animations back then. I would watch, like, the odd ones out before I kind of stopped watching them because, like, I don't know what it was. I don't find it as entertaining as he used to. Still, he's a great guy. You know, man, why can't I remember his name? I knew it. James, that's it. James is a great guy. I'm sure. I haven't met him personally. I really haven't met any person that I look up to personally, except for Afton. Like, Afton's a great friend of mine. But I'm not sure if anyone who's watching knows Afton. Okay. Afton is he was in stream yesterday. Not yesterday, last stream. He was in the last stream that. He does voice acting, which is also something I want to do. I'm just gonna restart that. And I still do it. I do have it. I can do voices and everything. It's just I want to actually get I don't know, one of those big roles, you know? I want to actually be in, like, video games that are popular and, like, animes and all that. I think the issue is, I don't have, what is it, a demo reel? I don't have one of those. I don't have a voice reel or anything like that to really have people be like, yeah, this is a voice that I want, right? I don't have, like, because my issue is I want to find a script that can encompass it well and also kind of get me out of that comfort zone. I think I might just have to go with what I know with the first demo and everything, and if all goes well, then later do that, right? Okay, well that's... So I should probably really kind of hunker down and take a crack at making a voice reel or something. But I just don't know how I would start with it, and I think that's part of my issue. But, you know, Afton does his channel as kind of like, he wants that to be like his portfolio and everything. And as it's nice and all, I still think it'd probably be a good idea to have, you know, an actual demo reel, because not a lot of people who are looking for a voice actor are gonna be like, yeah, let me just sit down and watch a bunch of these 10-minute long videos. And I know Afton does 10 minutes and long videos, and I know I said that it's the kind of content that I think is like, people are just trying to get to that mark before they're like, okay, yep, this is good. But like, I think for Afton, it's an exception. I think for kind of voice acting people that kind of rely on the whole public worlds and all that of VR chat to have it as 10 minutes, because it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. It makes sense because some stuff you just can't use. Like, you know how people are in freaking, you know, multiplayer games like that. They're crazy. I just don't know how one would handle that, basically. Like, the content that is usable is very few and far between. And I think that's partly why Afton has kind of gotten more people that he can do stuff with and less relying on public worlds, I suppose. I mean, still, every time we get on or something for a video of his, it's public. It's like, we're just gonna go to a public world. But recently, he's been like, rather just putting himself on blue, because that's how VRChat works. It's like anybody he's friended with can get on, and he does that. So like, he's kind of started doing more friend plus, I think it is, instead of just public worlds at this point, so that anyone that he has friended, even if like it may be people he knows personally or people he's just friended out of like the kindness of his heart, can, you know, join and like be like, oh yeah, I have this better possibility of being in a video. There's a better chance that said person is in a video because there's less there's less things that need to be censored and all that. And I think Afton does swear, but he's also kind of gotten to this point where he's like, he's really got to try his best not to because of how YouTube is doing its stuff right now. And I don't know how much of what I'm saying is just me talking out of my ass and how much of it is true. I don't want to speak for him. I know that's the thing that I don't really want to do to people, and I know he doesn't really like it if someone were to speak for him. I'm just saying from my perspective, this is what it seems to be. And that's all right. But, you know, just, it is how it is. And I know, again, I don't doubt that there's, very few, if any, people watching right now, because it's like, it's late. It's late for people. And people have jobs. They got things they gotta do. There's places they need to be. And that's understandable. Like, tomorrow, like, right now, for people, it's like 12. For people, it's 1 in the morning. So, like, and I'm not a very big thing on YouTube right now. It's I'm a very small boy. So just quickly saying that because I'm sure this is kind of my, I don't know, one of my best talking bits, I guess. Like, this is something where I'm actually able to keep a steady stream of words, better string of thoughts, I guess. Because, like, my brain is actually thinking things and they're just coming out, which is what I kind of was thinking about doing, right? This is kind of something I wanted to do. And, in my head, at some point, I was like, oh my god, the reason I wasn't talking well that previous stream is just because it wasn't because of the screen, it was because I couldn't move my hands to gesture. And I'm like, no, that can't be it. That can't, well, I mean, I thought it was possible. That it was really just the fact that I couldn't move my hands or anything. And I was like, okay, if I try doing a VR video, like recording VR, it might be better for me to talk. But no, it was still like, kind of hard. I think part of the reason is like I'm focusing more on the game than I am on what I'm trying to say. Or focusing more on what I'm doing, rather. That is on the screen than what I'm trying to say. So like my brain is like for the screen encapsulates me, basically. Like it keeps my head in things. And now, I don't know, I'm not paying attention as much to this, right? I'm not paying attention to what I'm trying to do here, though, like, this is a P-rank attempt, you know, these are P-rank attempts and everything. It's like, well, you gotta focus, you gotta make sure you do things right. And I'm like, nope. This time I'm just gonna let, muscle memory take over, basically. Like, I'm just gonna let my subconscious try and do it. Of course, I had to jump started by, like, getting used to, like, figuring out what I'm going to do. Like, it's like, okay, make sure you're in the mindset. Make sure you kind of, like, you know what you're doing. And then, try to start a stream of thoughts by, you know, starting with a story. And that's what I did. And now, I'm explaining the start of the stream like, oh, this is an accomplishment. This is something I was able to do now. And like, whoa, that's crazy. I don't know if that's gonna be like something that happens for me frequently. If I just start like, oh, see guys, this is how the stream started, don't you know? This is how I figured out how to keep this stream of thoughts going, and how I am letting my subconscious kind of take it by remembering what I gotta do, basically. What a whap. But, you know, yeah. Anyway, I actually don't remember what the third secret is in this level, so I think that might be an issue. Anyhow, now my brain is finally on that stream of thoughts, and, I'm freaking... I can't stay on one topic. My brain is, like, jumping back and forth now. Like, this is how my brain usually is. Like, I'm thinking of one thing. That one thing brings me into another thing, and then... And now I'm wow, I just stopped. My brain just stopped. And now I got ADHD brain, kind of, is what I would explain it. Like, I can't stick to one thing. But it's slowing down now. I can feel it slowing down. So I think I might need to get back onto some kind of story or something. Yeah, please die. That was a bad idea. Oh, give me your wing. Yeah. My stream of thoughts have stopped now because I've explained what I tried to do, and now I can't get back into anything because there was nothing that connected the point, right? There is nothing that connected the thought that I was just having, the explanation that I just made, basically, to continue on. There's nothing kind of stringing me on, so now I'm freaking dragging out the explanation of why I cannot think of anything, hoping that something pops in my head and I can get on a roll again, right? But it's not working very well. My brain is still in that point of like, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? What are you doing? What are you doing? Now you're paying attention more to the game now. Like, what are you doing? This is bad. This is bad. You gotta talk about something. But what do I talk about? I don't know. My brain stopped. You stopped. This is your fault, not mine. You're the one who isn't working. I'm sorry, but you gotta figure something out. What do? Do you know a story? Do you have something to talk about? No, I don't. It's your thing. That's like your whole point. You're supposed to have the stories. You're my mind. You have my memory. You're supposed to remember. And then, of course, it's like, well, I'm sorry, I do not remember. I know what you want to do. You always say that Joe thing that you always do with this voice. You cannot stop me. I will stop you because it's not your thing. Please. Maybe we should talk about toppings on a pizza. We're playing Pizza Tower.
What would I rank the pizza toppings? Absolute F. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms suck, right? They suck balls. I mean, they're all right. Stuffed mushroom tops, mushroom cats, they're all right. I mean, the texture is still a little weird, but it's all right if you got cheese, like if you got cheese and bacon and all that stuffed in there, then it's all right. Like, if you also got a crispy top, and it's not really that weird, kind of, I don't know, watery, mushy texture that a mushroom has, then it's good. It's good. I like it. Because the taste is all right in a mushroom. It's really just the texture that gets me. Because, I don't know what, mushrooms are somewhat tasteless, but there's still an interesting taste to them. And it's really just the texture that gets me to go like, no, I don't want it. Let's see, what's next? Mushrooms. I think onions are kind of weird to have on a pizza. Onions are a thing where it's like very iffy on what I have it on. Like a Philly cheesesteak, yeah, dude, slap that on. Slap that on my Philly. I love it. Green peppers on a Philly is great as well, but the issue is I'm not a big fan of bell peppers, so also not a good topping for me on pizza. That's not something I really enjoy. But I mean, it's there. I just don't like it. I should really try to slow down. I don't like it. I don't like bell peppers. They don't taste right to me. I mean, it's not it's not that like the taste is overly weird or anything. Like the taste is pretty expected. It's one of those usual tastes, I would say. It's not like a whoa, this taste is so outlandish that I just can't deal with it. It's more I just don't care for the taste. Wait, yep, good. Smart me, actually braining. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, we're gonna get this janitor thing first. But yeah, no, I don't really like bell peppers. I don't like green, yellow, or red. They're all weird. Jalapenos though are pretty interesting. Like I can mess with them, right? They're all right, but also they're kind of. It's just because I like spicy things. I like spicy things. I like spicy pizza. So spicy things are kind of my forte, I guess. Like I really enjoy them. So jalapenos. At first I was like, nah, I don't want that. But then I was like, you know what? No, they're fine. I do actually like them. And then my mom, I don't know, at some point when I first tried cheese pizza with pepperoni, not pepperoni, but with jalapenos on it, she's like, it's good. I swear. Like I don't doubt it because I enjoy that kind of thing. I like spicy food. You're not. Oh, I needed one of these cows. It's like, I'm not doubting the fact that it's gonna be bad. And she's like, it's not gonna be as spicy, you know, I swear it'll be good. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it, I don't mind. And, yeah. Okay, I gotta be sure not to hit these cows. That's something that messed me up before. No! Okay, I gotta be sure. I still want to do this. I want to make sure I can actually do this. Yeah. Okay. I gotta be sure to get that first try, though. That's the issue. I thought I heard some keyboard mashing, but I'm sure it was just my brain. I don't think there's anyone actually. Unless there is, then friggin' hello, say something. Anyway. Yeah. So I like jalapenos on pizza. I think that's good. It's pretty nice. They also provide a nice crunch. I do enjoy the crunch. Crunchy things are good in certain situations. Like, there's certain things that you do not want to crunch in. And so, like, when you feel the crunch, it's like, no, that ain't right. That ain't right. But there's also certain crunchy things that shouldn't be soft. And so when you have softness in it, it's also like, that is not right. That should not be there. What kind of monstrosity of a soft thing is in my food? And like, your brain just thinks of the worst things when it comes to stuff like that. Like, if there's something in there that doesn't feel like it should be there, your brain just thinks of the worst possible outcome, and then then you can't like handle your food anymore. You're like, sometimes you feel like you're gonna gag, sometimes you just lose your appetite. It's like, bruh, what you gonna do? But yeah, next thing, let's see, something. I kind of want to do the unusual kind of foods first, you know. No anchovy. I know there's some people who are like, oh, you're missing out with seafood on pizza. I think that's mostly the Swedish lads who are like, dude, seafood on pizza is awesome. And I'm like, I'm sure you don't doubt it, but me personally, along with quite a few Americans, that just ain't it. I don't feel like having anchovies on my my pizza. I mean, I don't know if there's any other food item that they put on pizza. As far as I know, anchovies is like the only thing. I just don't want to have some fish that has all their bones in it still. I don't know if they. I'm pretty sure anchovies still have their bones in it because like you see the whole anchovy. It's not like just fish meat or anything. That's like you see it. The eyes, the mouth, the general shape, the fins and everything. I don't think I would want to eat a fin or an eyeball along with bones. That just doesn't sound appetizing. I don't want that. Do not put that on my pizza. If you do, I will yell at you. I will file a complaint with your Domino's, with your freaking Pizza Hut, or God forbid your Little Caesars for putting anchovies on my pizza. I don't think Little Caesars though has anchovies. But also, I've kind of gotten to the point where I used to love Little Caesars, but something happened to them, and now they just don't feel good to me. Okay. Like, if you eat a warm Little Caesars pizza, that is gonna make me sick. I can't do it. I cannot eat a warm Little Caesars pizza. But if it's cold, I can eat it. Like, dude, if it's cold, I have no problem. It might be because like Little Caesars has become so greasy that my stomach just can't handle it anymore. And I like grease. I do. But I don't know what it is about Little Caesars. I just can't handle it anymore. So if it's cold, that's good. Like, I can do it. And I love the buttery garlic sauce too. That's awesome. Buttery garlic is like a godsend on this earth. It's marvelous. I enjoy it so much. I love buttery garlic. But you can only get it at Little Caesars. And, like, bruh. Like, that's cool and all, but I just can't do it. Anyway, yeah, so no, do not, I don't want anchovies. Do not get that. That's bad. Then, I mean, if you like put shrimp on a pizza, I'd be open to try it. It doesn't look, I don't think it'd be good, but who knows? Maybe like cheesy shrimp is amazing. And tomato sauce is basically like marinara sauce, or you could even, oh dude, what if you made it with cocktail sauce? What if you made the pizza like shrimp pizza with cocktail sauce instead of marinara? You think they'd be good? It might be. I don't know. That's an interesting thought. Shrimp cocktail pizza. I'm still not sure if cheese would be good with shrimp. Well, I mean, there's shrimp scampi. I don't know if that uses cheese, but if it does, maybe shrimp would go good. But then again, or cheese. But then would cheese go good with cocktail sauce, right? That's the thing. There's some people who do no cheese on the pizza, which I think is weird, but it's understandable if you're like lactose intolerant and you still want to have the goodness of the pizza. Then yeah, that's understandable. Go ahead, take off that cheese. Take off the cheese. But also I know that goat milk and goat cheese works for people who are lactose intolerant. So like, if I were to ever have a pizza joint, I'd probably have goat cheese as an alternative to regular cheese on a pizza, you know? So, like, if you use regular mozzarella on a pizza, I would probably, like, see if such a thing as goat mozzarella exists, right? And use that. That way, you know, people who are lactose intolerant can enjoy the goodness of cheese on pizza. Because, like, it's just awesome. It's a little weird. It's a little weird looking when there isn't cheese on pizza. But yeah, I did that again. Oh my god, I'm so crazy. I'm so stupid. Anyway, yeah. So if there is like some kind of cheese that just works really well with shrimp, I don't know about it. And if that is true, put that on a pizza. Put that on a pizza. Replace the tomato sauce with frickin' with cocktail sauce and like make a shrimp pizza. Do it. I dare you. I implore you to do it. Because that just sounds good. Sounds like it might actually be a good idea. Or a really bad idea, but you really never know unless you try, right? You never fully know unless you try it. So I mean, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. That sucks. But yeah, you just never know. Anyway, if also there's like just more seafood options for pizza, that's that I don't know about. Like, cool. Like, that's vibing. I just don't know about it. I really just don't. But let's see. Cheese, 100% must have on pizza. Like, you cannot have pizza without cheese. I know I literally just said, like, oh, if you're lactose intolerant, that's understandable. But if you're not, why? What are you doing? What are you doing without the cheese? Like, that is something you must have. If you don't like cheese and you're not lactose intolerant, I think you're weird. I think you're just a little weird. Maybe a little messed up in the head brain part of your, freaking nervous system. Your body isn't wired quite correctly. But it's fine. It's fine. If you don't like cheese, that's great. Just don't eat pizza. You cannot have pizza without cheese. I was even just saying, like, if I could get goat cheese for lactose intolerant people, just so they can have cheese on pizza, I would do it. So, I mean, like, yeah. Must have. Cheese is a must have, I think. If just, like, cheese in general makes you gassy, I guess that's also understandable. Because, like, you might like it, but not like the after effects. But still, like, it's just weird. It's just weird. No cheese on pizza, or like no visible cheese. I forget which place it is, but there's a place that puts the cheese under the sauce, and that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I mean, the cheese is still there, and it still probably tastes the same, but like, also, it's a higher risk of just getting messy if there is cheese under the sauce and not over, you know? I also kind of find it a little aggravating when the toppings of a pizza are underneath the cheese. Because it's like, no, man, I want to see that. I want to see the lovely topping. I want to know what is on my pizza. I don't care if it doesn't, like, taste any different. I like to see it. I like to know what's going into my mouth. Yeah. I mean, if it's a calzone, that's like my one exception. If it's a calzone, like, you can't really put the ingredients on the outside, because it's like a calzone is literally like all the ingredients are inside. Like, they are encased inside. And that's like, yeah, that makes sense. Right? That makes sense, because that's the whole purpose of a calzone. But like, if it's a pizza, if it's a full-on regular pizza pie, do not like it's not as bad as like I don't. It's not like I'm gonna refuse to eat the pizza if the toppings are underneath. It's just it's more of a preference for me to have the pizza toppings above the cheese. It's really more of a preference than it, but still. All right. Okay, let's not mess this up. You messed it up. You messed it up. You messed it up. You messed it up. You yourself. Oh, okay. Not happy with that. Yeah. But other than cheese, Italians, the pizza sausage? You know that kind of sausage that isn't, that just kind of looks unsymmetrical or anything? Like, it's pizza sausage. It's like what everyone knows sausage to be on a pizza. I don't like it. Nowadays, I can deal. Like, I don't really mind it. I just don't prefer it. But, you know, if it was real pizza, or if it was real sausage, like, it didn't even have to be breakfast sausage. In fact, I think breakfast sausage would only work on a breakfast pizza. But, like, you know, actual sausage. Like, quality sausage, not pizza sausage or anything. That would be good on a pizza, I think. Yeah. I just don't really care for pizza sausage. Italian sausage, like actual Italian sausage, I think that would be great. That's what I mean when I say like not breakfast sausage, but Italian sausage, you know, the stuff that has a skin on it, you know? Like you can take the skin off and everything to put it on the pizza, you know, so you don't have to like work through the skin when you get a bit of Italian sausage and everything. But that's just better sausage, in my opinion. Like this guy's that kind of sausage. So yeah. But, you know, yeah. What was I? There was an ingredient out. Right. I don't like pineapple. And I'm not saying, like, oh, pineapple is, like, a sin on pizza. I mean, I say that as a joke, like, oh my god, no, you should never have pineapple on pizza. No, you terrible human being. Why would you ever think that? No. I don't mean it legitimately like that. I just don't like pineapple. Like, in general. Pineapple is just not a fruit that I enjoy. I just don't like the taste of it. Like, sure, there are certain pineapple flavored things that I enjoy, of course, but that's because it's not the actual taste of a pineapple. It's just like what people say it is, like in a drink. That's like the drink flavor of a pineapple. That's the kind of pineapple I like. Like pineapple, like, what, freaking Capri Sun pineapple juice? I don't know. That's okay. I like that, but not actual pineapple. And everyone knows, like, everyone can get what I'm saying, because there's just things that don't taste like what the actual thing is, right? It's just not a thing. Like, strawberry milk tastes nothing like an actual strawberry, right? That's not a thing. It doesn't taste like that. Banana-flavored popsicles do not actually taste like bananas. But that's just what they're called. And they taste good, and everyone loves it. Certain coconut-flavored things, like I think coconut popsicles as well, don't taste like coconut. But everybody loves it either way, and they still call it coconut because there's like nothing else to call it. But it's just not the actual flavor, not the actual taste of said fruit. And that's okay. Like, people are okay with it. And I kinda am too. I don't mind it at all. But yeah, no, I just don't like pineapple in general. Also, like, there are certain things that I like on certain things. Like, there are certain things that I don't like by themselves, certain things that I just can't handle at all. And one of those things that I can't handle by themselves, but rather only in certain things, is lettuce. Like, I enjoy lettuce if it's like a salad. Like Caesar salad, love lettuce. Great, great. On my sub sandwich that I'll get from like a Jersey Mike's or a Subway, I love it. It's great. It's awesome. I prefer it. It's a good additional crunch to sandwiches. Because personally, they're like a sandwich. I don't think should be a food that is fully soft. I personally prefer a sandwich with some crunch to it, which is why when I make homemade sandwiches, I don't really want lettuce on it, but I cannot handle no crunch, so I'm adding chips. And like the usual chips to put on a sandwich are like classic Lay's, like, because that's a great flavor in itself. So I know people don't like the original flavor of Lay's or anything like that, because like they don't. Some people just can't handle the original flavor of anything, apparently. Like, it has to be a special flavor for them to enjoy it. Like, people don't like classic Lay's, but they're down for barbecue, sour cream and onion. Down for it, but they just can't handle classic, which is weird. Because that's great, especially with, what is it? There's a dip that I can't quite remember right now, but it's so good with like kettle cooked classic chips. And kettle cooked are also just a great type of chip as well. I did not do that. I did not do that. Come on. But yeah, just lettuce, I don't think it's good on pizza. And the only reason you see lettuce on a pizza is if it's taco pizza. And I don't like taco. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't like tomatoes. Like, tomatoes are one of those things that I can't deal with at all. I just cannot handle a tomato. Of course, I like ketchup and tomato soup, but that's because, like, they don't actually taste like tomatoes. They don't. They just don't. That's not what they actually taste. They're made with tomato, but they don't taste like tomato at all. The actual taste and texture of a tomato, I cannot handle on anything. Like, there is nothing you can do to get me to want tomato. Like, plain tomato, whether it's diced, whether it's chopped, whether it's sliced, I cannot do it. I cannot handle a tomato. Same with, like, celery. I don't like celery. And I don't think I've ever seen celery ever exist on a pizza. But if it were, I would burn that pizza. I would not burn it in like the traditional way of, oh, oops, I accidentally burnt this pizza. I'm sure you guys will still eat it because people are going to be upset about it, but they still want pizza and they're going to do it. No, I am taking a perfectly good pizza that has celery or tomato or anything like that, and I'm putting it in the cremator, like the thing that cremates people, and I'm turning that thing on, and I'm waiting for it to become ash, because I refuse. I refuse to consume tomato. I know people put I've heard that people put French fries on it. But I haven't tried it. It sounds interesting. It sounds like something I might like. But cause like, you know, there's always good cheesy fries. Like, you've ever had the Baconator fries from Wendy's? You know, like, cheesy fries are awesome, especially with like bacon and everything. It's just good. You can't go wrong with it. So like, it sounds like it just might be a good idea. And tomato sauce is basically like, or pizza sauce. See, there's a lot of things made with tomato that are good, but tomato on its own, I can't handle. Like, because tomato sauce, pizza sauce, all that sauce. Oh, you son of a gun. Oops. Janitor. Okay. Yeah, but pizza sauce? No, I can't. What? Not pizza? Of course I can. Pizza sauce is like the main thing. I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? Here we go. Pizza sauce. Pizza. What? My brain. Okay, please don't mess up on this. I need you, but I'm also gonna have to kill you for the combo. You know, that's how it be. Yeah, what was I saying? Alright, this is the part that messed me up on that one most successful run. And now we're good. Okay. What was my thought process? What was I thinking? I'm kind of in the tense focus of freaking trying to actually make it past this pizza tower bit. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, that was so close. Come on, S rank, S rank, S rank, S rank, please. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I know I got everything. There is nothing that I missed. There is. All right. Okay. So, yeah, what is it? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What was I thinking? I know there's no one here to help me, so I'm really racking my brain for this. Oh my god. Okay, that was bad. That's good. Down, 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 down. Here it is. Here it is. Oh yeah, dude. P ranked finally. We did it. P rank. P rank. Yeah. Okay. What's the next one? That was intense that I forgot kind of my whole thought process and everything. So, let's check this. This has it all. Waste Yard. Waste Yard, then Fun Farm, then Fast Food Saloon. And I already did Vigilante, so there's Waste Yard. Waste Yard is down there. No, that's not Waste Yard. Waste Yard's close to this. So, yeah. My God. Paranoid. Yeah, it's a little chompy, I'm sure, but it's good. Still, at least watchable. Oh my God! Finally made it out of that. Oh, that was great. Okay, let's see. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do for the P rank of Wasteguard. So while I'm doing that, I would love to kind of just get onto the talking bit of this all. I'm still trying to remember where my brain was on that thing that I just can't remember for some reason. Which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Right? It's fine. It's fine. So we were rigging Waste Yard, right? Okay. So my whole thing was where was it? Doesn't matter. You know what? Let's just go on to a different ingredient. Oh right, it was celery. Oh my God. My brain just freaking clicked. I don't know why. It was celery. Oh, I was saying I pre-made anything that had celery on it. Yeah. Don't like celery. Anyway. Let's go with something I really do like. Pepperoni. Love pepperoni. Who doesn't like? It's the classic pizza thing. I know some people would argue that like cheese pizza is the classic, like that's the original pizza, but to me, I think pepperoni pizza is the most iconic. At least, it's the most just the most iconic pizza, and it's my favorite kind of pizza. You can't go wrong with a good old pepperoni pizza, in my opinion. You just can't. I do not think it is possible to go wrong with a pepperoni pizza. So like, I mean, yeah, there's not much to say about that other than the fact that it's just type of pizza. But I mean, trying to think of other ingredients that make usually I just thought of it. But usually seen or kind of unusual, whatever. Black and green olives are really good. I like salty things too. Like kind of a sour kind of like really sour things, spicy things, salty things. The things that tend to hurt some people's taste. Tend to hurt some people's tongues and mouths and kind of stuff. No, of course there's like very spicy things that I can't do, right? Because it's like very spicy, very hot stuff, and I can't handle it. I would like to be able to, but of course, can't, I guess. Like, the thing. Still, really wish I could. I can't. So, but yeah. Tabasco sauce on pizza. I don't do it often, but like there are points where it's just there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my pizza because it makes it nice and spicy. And I think that goes really well with like all meat pizza. And I know I said I don't really like you know, that weird pizza sausage, but I also did say that I can go with it now. Um, but yeah, yeah. I'm just not a big fan of it, but it's really good. Tabasco sauce is really good on uh, all meat pizza. So, like, I don't know what you want from me other than that. Yeah. Okay. So I think I got it on what I'm supposed to do here in Waste Yard. I also know that John Ghost is probably gonna mess me up plenty of times. That's gonna be annoying. But you know, still, right. So let's get into Waste Yard. Do, 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 do. So that's lap two, right? We need good to know. Good to know. Lap two is right there. I thought there was the first secret here. But it's not. I think this first secret is around here somewhere. I mean, there's the first thing. Okay. I think what my strategy is gonna be, right? Just for this run. I know I just pressed restart and everything. But I think I'm just gonna make sure I know where everything is first. And then we're gonna do a full on like run B rank thing like I did last time. With a regular desert. And I definitely think this is gonna be one of my one of the freaking worst ones to do. Because I don't know, I've heard that it's kind of just a bugger kind of thing to deal with. This level. For P rank anyway. Right, so there's this guy, and then we do this. Okay, so I see. I think the first secret is up here. Yeah, it's right here. This is the first secret. I don't know if I just did that. I don't think I did. I want to make sure I do it right. But anyway, yeah. I think it's gonna... Where were we on the pizza toppings? I like olives. I remember saying that. Yeah. Olives. What are some weird weird ones? Boom, boom, boom. So I think I might have to go with all. I think that's the whole thing. Is that it? Is that really all it is in the secret? That's... Okay. That is really interesting. I did not think that was the only thing on the secret. It might not be, and I might just be a fool. No, there's... Secret numero uno here. I think you have to actually get that metal. This. Yeah. Not a secret, actually, but I just said it like that. Okay. Now I think this is gonna be a pretty lackluster part of this thing. Don't say no. Oh, see, this is where the secret is for him. Finding that purely on accident. Like, to be honest, kind of forgot that spot. But it's fine. We're good. Okay, so there's a secret here. Right, then I need to be fast. Still not fast. So the whole thing with this, right, is you go like this. And that's how you go. No, because see, there's a guy here. Okay, I swear I did that. Oh. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Like, how is that first bit done? If it's that. Right. Okay. That's it. That is literally just that secret. Okay, I don't. I was kind of. Okay. Okay, so I'm still pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way. No, I'm not. I gotta go down. That's where I gotta go. I think there was a secret here. I think this is, yeah, this is Ghost Cream. I'll do a couple attempts of trying to B-rank this tonight before I get on. Well, because I feel kind of gotta do that at this point, since I'm on the thing already. I just don't have as much time as I would like. I think I missed it. Yeah, I most certainly did miss a secret there. There's no way I didn't. I'll have to remember to come back. And I just... Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, maybe I just missed the secret there. Nope. No secret missed. So if I'm right, then the secret comes a little here. Maybe not. Where is this secret? See, this is the thing, right? That's what's gonna mess up all the heroes. What John Ghost does. I do love how he moves slow there. It's like they made sure he did that so he didn't mess him up. Mess up just because of that. Also, though, I have no idea where the last secret is. I'm missing. I'm almost sure that I just passed something. Grrrah. There we go, boy. Do me well. Woo! Oh, this is it. That's it. That's most definitely it. I'm almost certain that's where the secret is. It's not. Okay. I was wrong. Well, the secret definitely isn't here, so... But I could... No, I couldn't. At this point, it's too late. Okay, so where is the last secret? I managed to remember where everything else was, but the last secret... I seem to have missed. Let's see. Second secret is here. I remember I did get that secret. And then after that, I realized now that I didn't actually see the part where I would have known the third secret. I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure I did. It's in this run sequence. He went up. He's doing this pretty well. Secret isn't there. Just a little after. There's the ghost part. I remember that. I know you can't see it, but it doesn't matter. Because it's just me reviewing, right? We do that. They are riding. They do that. Where's the third secret? There's no way. Right? There's no way. Is it in second lap? What? Because I was only 2-3. What? Only got 2-3 there. So then... Ooh. Oh! Okay. I think I actually remember accidentally getting this secret now. That's crazy. Okay. So I think I got it. And I think I can just attempt doing a P-run now. And I just need to remember that that's there. Okay. Yes, I do. Hello, Alphabet Lore. Why is that? Hello. I've been just entertaining myself mostly for this bit, but it's fine. I was explaining what kinds of pizza toppings I like and don't like, and why I don't like them. Also, that was a bad thing. I just finished P-ranking Oregano Desert, so I mean, that was bad. Okay, that wasn't good. That's fine, though. Oops. Yeah, where was I on that? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So that's where the third secret is. And I have to get it in the run. So, I mean, that's fine. In the pizza time moment. What am I doing here? Ball. Okay. So let's see. Where was my brain? Pepperoni is good. I remember saying that. I remember saying I was going to cremate anything that had celery. Even though I don't think pizza has celery. I like Tabasco on my pizza. I remember saying that. I gotta get up here. Don't know what I'm doing. Glad I kept the combo. Glad I'm keeping the combo. Right? Nice. And, Come on. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Alright. So we're good. Oh, it's up here. Feed the janitor. Really, where was I? I suppose I should just think of another ingredient. So... already said stuff about sausage. Oh, I don't really like it. The Italian, weird pizza sausage. I really don't know why that exists. Oh, okay. That's fine. Really, there were other... I know there's other pizza ingredients that I'm not thinking of right now. Okay. You're not gonna give me that time. Haha. Okay, my brain is freaking on a halt right now, and I don't know how to fix it. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, well that's lovely. Come on, just let me in. Right. So, really though. Aha, you couldn't get away that time! Oh my god, my brain has actually stopped working. Okay. Oh my god. Why? Why? My brain is such a dysfunctional thing. Oh, and that's such BS. Okay. Anyway, back to where I was, if my brain can think of something. Cheese is necessary. Don't see why it wouldn't be. Talked about calzones. And just food items in general is what I talked about. Oh my god. Hello, Toto. Currently my brain is not working. I cannot think of anything, which sucks. I should be able to. I was just actually having a conversation to myself earlier, and now my brain has stopped functioning properly. Don't know if that's happened to you before. But it's happening to me right now. Yo, I actually need you, buddy. Don't worry. I'm not leaving you. Okay, so... I remember saying how I actually don't like pepperoni, not pepperoni, pineapple in general. I like spicy things. Jalapenos are nice. I really like jalapenos. What am I? Oh, Parmesan. I could talk about Parmesan. Parmesan is, kind of one of those things where I only really get at, like, those fancy places, you know? Like, places that specifically, do pizza. Because that's, like, their whole thing, and they're like, you know, Parmesan is good on pizza. You gotta have it. I'm like, yeah, I love it. I think Parmesan works really well with pizza. More so, like, kind of pepperoni pizza. That kind of thing. I think it's a little, weird on all meat. Because, like, that's how I think of it. It's good. I don't get it. And I like that. That's definitely freaking helpful. Downwards. We gotta go. And... Okay, so I believe, Killer John is here somewhere. I think he's just this area, right? Yeah, he's just back here. There he is. Okay, gotta speed it. Right, so my brain is doing my best to remember. I forgot to do the janitor thing. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll get it on the way back. Okay, this is gonna be a thing, a whole ordeal. I'm not sure if I can get it on the way back. No, I don't think I can. Oh no, I think I messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. Okay, we gotta restart, but it's fine. Remember to get the janitor. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Would you let me actually get a combo here? You are pulling my leg. Okay. I actually can't think of anything now. I don't know if it's like pressure of actually knowing there's people here watching. I don't know if that's what it is, but right now I'm just gonna let my freaking, like, whatever I think come out of my mouth. Even if the ramblings are just, absolute utter nonsense, and it's just me trying to explain something that I've said, like I am doing now, it's gonna... Whew, that was close. Okay. Okay, John, remember to look for rocks. There's out-of-place rocks that I need to be on the lookout for, just because that's where, not John, but the janitor goes. He's like a smaller walking John, I guess. He has an actual name, but I can't remember what it is. Wait, are those like actual enemies? I did not think they were. Okay. Faster, the fastest. There's a secret right here that I need to get to. Thank you. Quickly get that. Right. So... I think the reason I'm not really letting my subconscious do this is because I have not played this level enough to know what I'm supposed to be doing fully. But, no, that's not a combo. That's not a combo thing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So, I suppose just to ask a question if anyone's actually there. Something that might help me get my brain working. I think this is where it is. Yeah, this is it. Hooray! Ghost cream. I love ice cream. My favorite ice cream is freaking chocolate and mint chocolate chip. I haven't had strawberry ice cream in a long while, and I'm not fully sure what it tastes like anymore. I have an idea in my head, like my thought on what it is. My kind of thought brain is like, yeah, this is what it tastes like, right? This is what it's supposed to taste like. And I don't know if that's true for my if I'm actually remembering the taste correctly. But here we go. We're on the ride. We're on a friggin' thing. Secret. This is it. This is the secret that I think I accidentally thought and got through. That was very close. A little too close for my liking, but it's fine. This is faster, this is faster, this is faster. Oh! Come on, ride. Ride like the tiger. What? What? Oh my god. This is such a thing. John Ghost feels like he's not necessarily trying to get me, but really scare me. And he's like, oops, if I accidentally touch you, oh well, it's your fault. Okay, so I do have to go up this way. Right. Okay, I get it. What? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to actually do the second lap, but I have to do it. Like, if I want to be rank, I gotta try! Okay, we gotta do this flawless. I'd actually be surprised if this was one of the levels that take me the fewest attempts to get through. Because this thing is... got me go. It is like... nerving my racks right now. I'm very nervously racked. I also messed that up. Hit. Oh! Oh! Okay. I knew it. I knew that wasn't gonna be it. It was too good to be true. I was hoping, but I knew it. Deep down, I knew it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the secret's here. Right. Thing to talk about. I'm not sure. Also, wouldn't be very nervous to talk, because, I don't think everybody's still here. Isn't that weird? I'm a guy who has trouble speaking in front of people, but kind of wants to do that kind of thing. Like, oh no, I get
Very nervous when I'm actually
in front of an audience, but I want to be in front of an audience. It's so weird. Oh, oh. I don't know what it is. I really actually don't. I'm so confused, but it's fine. Okay, so we got the ghost. And I think that's partially why streamers will hide their viewer count, which I've done. But I think it's the fact that I'm just not used to people being in chat that has gotten me a little nerve-wracked, right? It's kind of getting to me, like, whoa, there's actually people here. There's actually people that are, you know, listening or watching. And I can see that P-ranking things, or attempting to P-rank can get boring, which is why I kind of expect people not to stick around too long. But, for those who are just here to vibe, I suppose, here to watch and just kind of go with the flow, right? Down the cloud. Basically, yeah. Oh my god. So, secret, here it is. John, not John, janitor, freaking what's his name? I forget. Weird. Okay, there's John. John Pillar. Come on, move! Move! We gotta be more effective. We gotta be more effective, and we gotta not lose the combo. Right, so secret. Here we go. Oh, see, that one got me, didn't it? I messed it up. No way in denying that was indubitably screwed. Like, it was messed up. It was screwed over. I did it. I messed it. But it's fine. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal out of it. I was messing up a whole bunch on Oregano Dead just before this. Oh, okay. And I know the frames might be a little sucky, but, a little choppy and all that. But that's just kind of how my internet is. I wish I had better internet, I really do. But, and what are you gonna do about it, I guess? I'm also kind of curious, like, what is the minimum amount of boys do you need to collect in order to get enough cash, basically, to to buy all the bosses basically and just speedrun for like speedrun tactics. I don't know what necessarily you could do for that. But it'd be nice to know that, and I partially want to figure it out because after P ranking I want to attempt speedrunning, but that also requires me to actually be freaking very fluent in Peppino's movement. And Peppino is a hard guy to move. Like with like the fact that it can be fast, and it's definitely a game that would seem very likely to freaking speedrun and all. It's wow. It's hard to have an actual fast time on it because like the fastest speed runs of this game go up to an hour, and that's like no glitches. Like there's not really a glitch in the game that you can exploit to make the run faster, and that's interesting. How there isn't an exploit for that, or that none used anyway. Ooh. Okay. And my delay has also gotten worse, but that's fine. It's just interesting. Like, no one has figured out some kind of glitch or anything to up their speed, basically, and make the speed run faster. And then again, there are people who don't really like the whole thing of using glitches, like major glitches at least. Like, at the very least, major glitches. I mean, there's still that speedrun thing where it's like no glitches at all. But I think, that's not what I meant to do. Like, Hollow Knight is one of those games where, like, most of the speedruns are, no major glitches. Because that's just, like, the fastest way to beat the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, not the fastest, because of course there is the whole major glitches thing, but like, a lot of people don't really like the whole thing of having to use major glitches. Like, for the most part, you want it to be skill, rather than, glitches, you know? Of course there's like, I'm sure, like, major glitches are harder to pull off than minor glitches, or something. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just like this game has like very long speed runs, and it's mind-boggling how a game that's seemingly so fast-paced has such a long time to speedrun, and then like 100% P ranking is like half that, or like double that amount. Actually, I don't know why I said half. Like the whole like complete 101%ing it all is like double the amount of time to any percent. I wonder if there's actually just like a P rank percent where it's like all you have to do is P rank the levels. And I think that is kind of what 101% is, but I also think 101% includes the achievements, which is the whole thing, right? Like, if it includes the achievements as well, that makes sense. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do one more shot. One more shot at this, and then I should get off. Not because, like, I just have things to do tomorrow. Which I do most of the week. Usually it's like, I have a certain time to get off during the weekdays because, like, I just have stuff to do. For the most part. And even when I don't have things to do that day, it's good to keep the habit. Just so I don't, like, accidentally mess up my sleep schedule for when I do have something to do. And I end up, you know, having a bad time, you know? Because that's just how it be. Holy Jesus. And usually I like to keep streams around like 1 to 2 hours. Even, I mean, when I first started streaming, and I was doing it on Twitch, I would go for like 6-7 hours and like not have a problem because like I would be lost in the game and hanging out with friends on mainly Minecraft. But still, right? That's what I did. And eventually it came to the point where I took a break from streaming, and then I was like, I could not stay on that long. It was just like up to like 2 hours, and then I was like, okay, I'm off. Oh my god. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna do this because it was like my last attempt of the night. I'll just at least do my very best to S rank. Right? Let's just do that. Let's just try to S rank it. Which means I will be attempting the second lap and everything. This is just so I can at least get a better rank here. You know, to know it's possible, despite losing the combo. But anyway, yeah, there was a pretty decent period of time where I would be streaming for long periods. And I think then I did pretty well. Not because I was good at talking to myself, but just because I had friends to bounce off. And I think with what I'm doing here on Pizza Tower, P-Rankin and everything, I'm trying to get better at, you know, doing these kind of brain-taxing things and while still being able to be entertaining on my own. And not having to have someone. I mean, I've still asked people like if they'd be able to be on while I'm doing this, but I've only done this twice so far, and both times they're like, nah. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So I'm still gonna try to do my best to keep this combo that I just got because, like, you know, it's good to still try to do that. Oh, see, I messed that up again. Rudder! Okay. And then, right, so this one I gotta jump up. This, I gotta remember to do that for lap 2 as well, because that would suck if I didn't. Right. So I did lose combo. I gotta remember this is gonna, at best, be an S rank. And I'm not saying that is my best, because I could very well screw this up and only get a A rank. I don't know how I would screw it up if I, other than, you know, failing to... Well, if I failed to complete the second lap, I would just lose the run in general. I wouldn't... there wouldn't be a whole thing where it's like, oh, you got an S rank. No, it'd be like, Pizza Face gets me, right? And if he gets me, that means run's over. I didn't win, not at all. So I mean, okay, so it's just right. Right, now it's time to do my best at S ranking. Right. And I got all the secrets and everything, so it just comes down to collecting enough of these points, basically. Enough of these clocks, and killing enough enemies? Not really, actually. Okay. Boy! Yep. Maybe I can still screw this up. Despite it being a gold A, basically. And I just forgot to do the thing I said not to get to do. But I need to basically get it to be enough points that it can S rank. I would really hate it if I somehow missed that. Ooh, that messes everything up, don't it? I am almost certain that I am going to lose this run. Despite, yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. There's no way. This is gonna be the hardest one for me to P rank. Not because, like, I can't get the secrets and all, but because this specific portion, the whole running away and everything, is gonna get me. The whole second lap and everything. The second lap is gonna be the thing to mess me up. Dude, we already got Pizza Face and everything here. He's gonna screw with me if I do not do this. Okay. That's it. I'm done diddle messed up. That's probably how it's gonna be for all of the next stream if I do this again. Oh, the second lap is going to be the thing to screw me over the most. So, yep. That's all for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Even if there was no one there. For all the phantom fellers. Yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Whoa. Hopefully I start working at a video at some point again. But I think the whole monthly upload is kind of going to be a thing. Month to 2 months is kind of how I'm going to upload, I guess. Hopefully. I hope that me just saying that doesn't end up jinxing it for me and causing my procrastination to go even crazier off the wall. So yeah, I will see you all